New tonight, the UW-Platteville Athletic Department considers themselves a family, and one of their leaders certainly needed the support from the rest of the Pioneers.
Sports Director Mike Jocks joins us with a story of community, strength, and love.
You know, everywhere UW-Platteville head women's basketball coach Megan Wilson has gone, she's been a champion. At Barneveld High School, she won 2 state championships. While at UW-Stevens Point, it was a national championship. But this time around, Wilson is only looking for one win, one that is out of her control. As Rachel Emmendorfer and her fellow Pioneers work hard to get better on the court.
Hey, here you go. Hey, let's go, here you go.
UW-Platteville head coach Megan Wilson is trying to do the same off of it.
Good, Jay.
Because of NCAA rules,
Put in attack, bud.
Wilson can't be with her Pioneer family in the offseason. For now, it's her family at home that needs her the most.
It looks like cancer, and those are just words that you never expect to hear, you never want to hear, and I think at first it was just a whirlwind, right? Like you're just, like, this can't be true, this can't be happening, maybe the pathology will come back different.
Unfortunately, it was true. What was thought to be a benign cyst at first was now stage 3 pediatric cancer for Megan's 6-year-old Palmer.
We had named her Sis Lily. I remember getting into the car that day, and she's in the back, happy as can be, and you know, my husband says, well, it turns out Lily's kind of a witch. That wasn't the exact words he said.
Fighting Lily wasn't going to be easy for Palmer or her family.
They're like, well, it'll be 43 weeks of chemotherapy, and I think that was the next time my jaw just hit the ground. Like, she's 6 years old. She's gotten very smart through all of this. I think she's gotten a better education than any first grader could have ever gotten this year. And she said, oh, Mom, I wouldn't trade places with you. I want to fight Lily. You know, and it's just like, and then you feel like you're doing something right. I mean, you got a 6-year-old, now 7, who just had a birthday, saying, I got this, you know.
I'd rather have short hair than no hair. But it does make it easier not to. It makes it easier because then I don't have to brush in the morning.
Yeah.
Palmer is now 31 weeks into her treatment. She's spent more time with doctors and nurses than playing with friends.
It's like jiggly.
Despite all of that, it's still a 7-year-old girl.
It's a selfie what?
Kind of like a selfie stick.
A selfie stick, you think?
Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Shucks.
As treatment began for Palmer, Megan's other family was hit hard by the news as well.
She called us into the locker room one day, and we all sat in our normal spots around our lockers, and we just knew that something was wrong. Immediately, I think the team's reaction was, what can we do to help? I mean, obviously, this is a very serious situation, and we understand that we want Coach Wilson to know that we understood her priorities was to be a great mom first and take care of Palmer.
Having their blessing right from the start, and then, you know, just seeing the growth even through all this adversity and the strides we made as a team. You know, I hope they learn something about strength and family and perspective this year.
I consider myself a very mentally strong person, but it's very humbling to interact with Palmer and just see that smile on her face.
And it wasn't just Coach Wilson's squad showing love for Palmer.
Good luck and keep kicking cancer's butt. Palmer's strong. Let's get it.
It was every team in the Pioneer family. Even their fiercest competitors were Palmer strong. But nothing compares to a mother's love.
Nug? No.
Okay, fine. I'll only do it because you're my bestie.
I'm your bestie, aren't I?
Let's just say you're my BFF 100Fs.
There's no one tougher than her. Not me, not anybody I've ever competed against. She's the strongest person I know, and she's 7 years. And I think it's remarkable the amount of people she's taught to be tough this year.
Including you?
Including me. I thought I was strong. I mean, both physically and mentally. Before we got here. And I think it's different when it's a kid. I think it's different when it's your daughter. It's hard. Every day is hard. But in front of her, because she's strong, I'm strong.
Well, here's the good news. Palmer is responding well to treatment and only has 11 more weeks to go. I've heard that Palmer got to stay up late tonight to watch her story, so I wanted to tell you that you're an amazing young woman, Palmer, and you have an awesome mom. And we are all Palmer strong.